Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading. This is for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of. So let's ask our spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming your way, any energy that's been around you recently, things to think about, any evidence. So let's see what they have. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's call in our guides. Let's see what they want to share with you today. Spirit, what is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. Welcome, everybody. What do you have for us? What's next in love? What is it that you want us to know today? A goody two-shoes. Yeah, I mean, there's always that feeling of they're too good, they're too nice, but then the bad boy isn't good either, right? So that's not going to help us. But maybe they're not goody two-shoes. Maybe that's just your first impression of them, is that they're too perfect, or they try to be perfect, or they need to just kind of relax. You know, that person when you're first starting with somebody and they just want to make a great first impression, but they're kind of going overboard. So there's a little bit of that feeling going on. I have divine timing. Okay. I have be gentle with me. I don't want to get hurt. You could be coming across somebody who's very sensitive. Okay. That they are struggling with, I just keep getting hurt, and they just come out and say that right from the beginning. Now that could be a turnoff, like, oh, great, you're putting pressure on me. But they just are struggling with the difficulty of this kind of revolving door of relationships, and they're sensitive. And that could be something that you love about them in the future, is their emotions, and that they feel their emotions and they speak their emotions. But they could come into you as, I'm just very sensitive. I'm not who you think I am. Yeah, there's a part of me that says your first impression of someone is goody two-shoes, because they are just trying to impress you. Like they're too perfect. They're trying too hard. They're doing all the right things. They're saying all the right things. But there's another side to them, Spirit saying they just haven't revealed that side to them yet. So I guess you have to spend some time to get to know them, but you're going to see the deeper person. You're going to see, right now you're getting just the surface person, which I think a lot of people do in the beginning. You don't really get, to see the real person until, time goes on. I have a twin flame. Okay. A heartbreaker. I'm hesitant to make you an offer. Little bit of a energy of, again, sensitive. How do I want to say this? I don't want my heart broken. And I think that it's the feeling of, you're the one that could break my heart. Okay. I know that I could fall for you. Okay. I know that I'm afraid that if I really want to go with this, you're the one that could break my heart. So there could be a lot more going on here than you think. You could be crossing paths with your twin flame. Now, sometimes twin flames are wow in the beginning, and then other times you get this kind of energy of, I can't be with this person. This person is dangerous. This person is scary to me. This person is too much energy, too much magnetism. This can't be normal. This isn't how, people react. So there could be something behind the scenes that you're picking up on energetically. But right now, I feel like this person overall is giving you the impression of, I don't want to say I'm perfect, but I'm trying to be perfect for you. I'm trying to put up that good front because I want you to like me. You know, that's really what this is about. I want you to like me. I want you to see in me what I'm seeing in you, or I want you to be attracted to me. So I'm trying to do all the right things. And there's nothing wrong with that unless it's like love bombing energy. Spirit, share with me. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a Princess of Wands. And I have a Fool. So there is a part of me that says I'm very attracted to this person. I am. You could be more physically attracted to them than you are connecting to them emotionally or conversation-wise. So that could be scaring you. That I'm just the physical attraction, the chemistry is off the charts. But then the actions or the words or the conversations, you're kind of like, maybe I'm reading this wrong. So you put it into the category of sex. You put it into the category of I'm playing with fire. So there's a part of me that says I'm hesitant because of that reason. You know, chemistry can scare us, can it? I'm going to say the chemistry is off the charts because I think that even if this person is quiet and playing it right and saying all the right things, you could just be really physically attracted to this person and go, you know, like, wow, they could be really good looking. You're really good looking. You're really just attracted to them. That Queen of Wands coming in, that Princess of Wands coming in. I have a mentor. Okay, so my Hierophant. I have a 9 of Pentacles. It's coming into me as trusting. I have a Star. And I have this Fool card, and it's the Big Bad Wolf. This is a like fairy tale deck, and it's the Big Bad Wolf. Can we see that? It's Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. Yeah, there's a part of me that says you're the one that could break my heart. Is there another side of you? This chemistry is coming from somewhere. Twin flame energy. Maybe I feel like I'm supposed to push you away because I'm playing with fire. So a lot of mixed emotions coming in right from the beginning. I do have the Star. I do feel I want a relationship. I've been hoping for a relationship. So I'm trying not to push energy away that's being put in front of me. I mean, it's a new beginning either way. It's going to be, whether it's with this kind of mixed feeling energy or somebody else, but it's a new beginning coming into you. But the Big Bad Wolf behind you is interesting to me. And I don't know if that, I'm asking Spirit now, is like that just fear? Is that memories? You know, is that a feeling of, I don't want to be hurt again, you know, that kind of, it's coming up behind you. So part of me feels like I've got to put it in its place. You know, I got to tell that Big Bad Wolf, like, you don't belong here. You know, I don't need you in my life right now. You know, whether it's toxic energy or somebody that's just not good for you. You all know that feeling. I'm attracted to somebody, but there's something inside of you that says, this person probably isn't going to be good for me. You know, a little bit of taboo, toxic, kind of crazy, wild energy in the long run, and maybe it's not good for me. I have an Emperor, wise old man. Okay. I'm going to throw a curveball into this reading because it came into me as what I'm afraid of is the age. This person could be kind of calm, cool, and collective and kind of smooth talking because there's an age difference. Okay. They're the wise. They've been there, done that. Yeah, I feel like I'm treading water. I feel like I'm entering into something. It doesn't mean it's not going to work. Now, twin flames typically, or a characteristic of a twin flame, would be a age difference. Okay, and I'm just going to say age difference doesn't matter, but I think it's one of those red flags that goes up. Okay. In the long run. Okay. Depends on the age difference, but age difference doesn't matter. But I do feel like it creates this, am I getting into, like this big bad wolf? Yeah, sometimes we just have to think that through, what's best for you. You might not have enough information yet. Okay. This person could be hitting on you. They could be trying to spend time with you. They could be trying to convince you that it doesn't matter. The age difference isn't that big of a deal. And you're kind of panicking, thinking it doesn't matter now, but maybe in the future it would matter. Maybe in the, in the long run it would matter. So what am I getting into? But let's keep going for a second, see if we can get some clarification. I have wisdom. Yeah, there's definitely this feeling of the wise old man. I don't want to say old. I'm going to say an older man. I am definitely going to say that. Seeking wisdom and learning from every situation. So there's something that attracts you to that. It could be their charisma. It could be their strength. It could be that, yeah, they do have experience, and you're tired of dating people your age because they're immature. You are attracted to an older man. There's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of that this person is offering you more. And I guess you're just being very sensitive about it right from the beginning, So I'm going to go this older. I feel like it's an older man. Do they seduce you? Do they have more has more to offer? Let's say that. Okay. Than what you've been dating. Okay. This particular person. It doesn't mean everybody, but this particular older man comes into your energy and you just see more qualities in them. They have more to offer, wisdom, knowledge, life lessons. They're in a different place in their life than people maybe your own age. So something is going on with this. Spirit, please share with me. I have joy. How about I'm happy when I'm with this person? That's okay. Age doesn't matter when I'm happy. If this person makes you happy, they've been brought into your life for a reason. And that's all that matters. It's finding the joy, finding the person who brings you joy, finding the person who you're happy when they're with you, and you make them happy. I have detachment, letting go of attachments to outcomes. That would be letting go to the what if. That would be but what happens in 10 years? What happens in 20 years? You could say that about somebody your own age, right? It doesn't matter. It's going to be what it's going to be. Unless there's like a huge age difference, like 40 years or something, then obviously you better know what you're getting into. But you've got to kind of separate that it either matters or it doesn't to you. Okay. That's important. I find serenity with this person. You could enjoy talking to this person. This person is coming on kind of, you were a little bit like goody two shoes in the beginning, we said, and it was more of is there something else going on with this person, but this great chemistry. I feel peaceful with this person. I feel joy with this person. We get along well, Spirit just said. We have a lot in common, believe it or not, even though there's an age difference. I get along with this person better than I've ever gotten along with anybody. So sometimes spirit knows better than we do. You know, we think we know what we're supposed to have, and then spirit sometimes proves to us that they want you to have something else. I'm going to go with that for today. I feel like the message is more along the lines of, you know, the person who's meant to be in your life, regardless of age, is the person you find joy with, is the person that you are at peace with, the person that you have a lot in common with. Okay. So you look at those things more. Okay. I feel like that's the message from Spirit. Spirit, please share with me this soul connection. What is it that you need me to know? It's an eternal connection. Honor the deep connection with your partner by creating rituals that celebrate your love, share daily affirmations, express gratitude towards each other to strengthen a bond. Yeah, being appreciative of each other. You know, somebody who's mature and who has been in other relationships knows a good thing when they see it. And they could see you as, I just love being with you. You make me happy. You bring a lot of joy into my life, and that's why I want to be with you. So look at that, and they could be saying those things to you. Did I just say joy? A joyous celebration. Thank you, Spirit. Celebrate your love by marking special occasions, create traditions, surprise each other with thoughtful gifts. Cherish the moments that you make together and make this relationship unique. Yeah, this could be different than any other relationship you've had. Absolutely. So, but it also could be the right relationship for you. So that's something to think about. So a joyous celebration. Thank you, Spirit. Joy is the word of the day. And I have a harmonious partnership. Cultivate harmony by balancing responsibilities and supporting each other. Have open discussions about your roles. Be valued. So I feel like we work well together is how that just came into me. That not only do we enjoy each other and there's this great chemistry, but we seem to be really working well, and we seem to be, I feel like, coming together. So over a period of time, I think that somebody out there is having somebody new come into their life, and maybe you're a little bit anxious about, yeah, but they're older. They're older than me. That's okay. Give it time, spend some time with them, see if it's something that would work. And, you know, I feel like time will tell, and we'll get to know this person, and could be the best thing that's ever happened to you. So let's put this out into the universe. Very, very interesting read today. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to hit that like and subscribe button, claim it, own it, it's yours, in the comments below. We will see you all again real soon. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. If you're interested in a private reading, I'll put my website link in the description, KathyMamelinPsychicMedium.com. We'll see you soon.